am now aware of everyone's stances. Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacony cannot be salvaged by the harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream paradise. I know the suffering of being tormented, the turmoil of losing your way, how sorrow and even despair set in when matters don't work out. All of this causes me unending pain. We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper crust
So what is your definition of living a happy life?
Good question. Human consciousness is fundamentally an illusion, a cage known as self-worth. People, when one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form a prison. Nature is always accompanied by predation and sacrifice. Its antithesis is known as order. That is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer, nor face... Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract. So allow me to provide a simple example. During these hard-earned rest days, people are given the chance to extricate, and it is only on these days that people do not have to adhere to the law where the strong prey on the weak. From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays. This should be the... And thus, every person can return to their base selves in this utopia. Some gaze in reverence at the stars, pouring their whole... There would be no need to bear the hardships of reality. Miss Firefly, you who are stricken with entropy loss...
It sounds like a flawless But what is the price to attain all this?
The cost is minute, merely a personal and eternal sacrifice. If this paradise is to be maintained.
Awakening. Which means that this so-called paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise means forsaking reality, correct?
It is not forsaking, but transcending. Flesh, blood, sorrow, weakness. If the physical is the root of spiritual suffering,
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them. In other words, it is an escape.
that's another way of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, the seeds of escape exist in everyone's hearts. Don't you agree, Miss Firefly? And as for why life slumbers, but this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging this can we truly understand the frailty of human nature. And from there,
I admit that you are a born leader. Your perspective, but unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for themselves is the want to escape may be innate in the weak. But whether they are weak or not, perhaps in your mind, you also view me as weak? Because I don't think so.
Since Miss Firefly has said her piece, the Astral Express will also naturally. We'll leave it to you. Just as Mr. McHale instructed before.
I'm not entirely sure, but let's give it a try.
Wait, you managed to choose the right...
Weird. This place is quite, if I remember correctly, there should be a fireplace down the end, and the room on the other side was the toy room. Hold on. This doesn't make sense.
This could be a case of amnesia. But don't worry, Misha. It's common for everyone to forget since this place seems familiar to you. Why don't we...
Yeah, then...
Mikhail, that's the name? So, who is he talking to?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Anything special about that?
Mikhail is Grandpa's name.
Grandpa? Do you...
But we haven't heard anything about the watchmaker having descendants. Could you tell us more about your grandpa, Mikhail?
Yeah, sure. He was a seafarer who fearlessly ventured into a sea. He didn't want me to call him Grandpa because that would make him sound old. He believed he was still young. The name Mikhail was every time he came back, he'd share his logbook with me and tell me about his adventures at sea.
It appears that the seafarer has nothing to do with the watchmaker. So, where is your grandpa?
He went off on a new journey. So, where has Clocky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville? Tick-tock. Tick-tock. I heard some noises from the room.
You and Origami Bird are...
Yeah. It's a member of the Compass crew. Just like Clocky and Miss Mirror. And they follow Miss Mirror's orders and handle all sorts of jobs on the...
Sailors? Can origami birds be sailors?
Could you tell us more about the compass, Misha?
The Compass is a ship bound for the New World. Clocky and his partners travel through layers of fog to the depths of the sea.
That's a great story. But in the Penacony cartoon, Clock...
Huh? Oh, that's weird.
Perhaps Clocky had...
I think I hear the sound of water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead. Look, there it is!
The water resembles a precious jewel. Every time I gaze at the shimmering lights beneath the waves, it feels...
Have you recalled anything, Misha?
Yeah. I saw these sentences in Grandpa's logbook. He often said that those moments felt like returning to...
You know, hey, don't tease. I was just being a bit sentimental.
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul. Even though the other side of...
Yeah. Well, Grandpa was at home. We would stand by the fountain back then. I would ask him when I could go on adventures like him. And he would always laugh and say,
It seems this Mikhail is truly a seafarer and has nothing to do with the watchmaker.
Yeah. Based on Misha's recollections, the scenes in...
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, he was clearly born on an oceanic planet and led an ordinary... Could this be some sort of metaphor?
I'm sorry. I don't know, but my memories keep pouring out uncontrollably, like water flowing from a fountain. Perhaps I'll remember more things if we go further. I wish to share your burden.
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No, we should turn left here.
Huh? Something feels different about this place.
Up ahead is Grandpa's study. It was in that room.
The atmosphere in this room.
Misha! You finally come!
Clocky, here!
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that seafarer?
Yeah. Whenever he came back, he placed a logbook on the bookshelf in his room. He described our world as a fountain. At some point, to ensure that everyone had land to settle on, he had to, on that day, he called me to his study, telling me that he was embarking on another journey. I asked him if I could go with him, but he said that my adventure lay elsewhere.
What sound?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky. An ocean of stars. He said that he knew the crew on the train. And that he had asked them to take me.
A train? Could it be?
It's the Astral Express. I remember now. Then, he gave his pocket watch to me. It was his cherished, he said. As long as I kept moving forward. The distant sound of a train whistle.
Exactly, Misha! And then we followed that whistle.
Yeah.
This is the dream jigsaw, right? So we're supposed to...
Do you remember? You said you obtained a mysterious...
Hey, the shape seems...
Looks like we're just one step from revealing...
Everyone likes a clever girl, right?
This is it. This is my room of clocks. While I spent my time waiting for Grandpa to return from his voyage. Here, I learned how to repair clockworking gears. Out of my fondness for precision, I was...
So, this building in the dream bubble is your...
Yes, but not exactly. This dream bubble itself is my home.
Looks like...
Wait. Why does it feel like everyone...
March, do you remember when she mentioned the...
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in...
Looks like everyone in the Astral Express has a childlike spirit.
The answer lies in the Astral Express. Her experience shows that neither... And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody outside... A mimetic life that can only be seen by a select few. It's just like...
But Misha can see Clocky too, right? They even grew up together.
That's the key to the mystery, March. Have you ever seen anyone outside...
Wait.
That's the answer, March 7th. This dream... I should have stayed here and waited for you. But when reality and memories merged...
So it's not that the watchmaker's dream bubble is and the whistle you heard was the sound of...
That's one way to see it, but I believe there's a longer story behind all that. How about we start with your name?
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self. I was born on Lushaka, in the Presmere system. Adopted by seafarers Mikhail and Char. They gave me a treasure. Mikhail Char Legwork. Or simply, Misha. If you prefer, you can call me by a more familiar name.
So, you're the watchmaker himself?
Unfortunately, that legendary... As for the child who has been with you, he's the innocent protagonist of Misha's childhood dream. Friend of Clocky. And this also marks the beginning of his journey.
At the end of the journey, I left this little
life.
flame, which I so cherished. in my deepest dreams, hoping to pass it on. However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for all the confusion this caused.
Because he was born with a desire to trail. I don't think Misha has forgotten his role as a guide. He remembered it. And that's why he mistakenly appeared as a hotel doorman in her dream. The one who brought our unconscious friend here must have been Misha. If that's the case, we encountered the Watchmaker's legacy from the beginning.
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. If I may apologize, the Stellaron part is I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze. I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Asdana. I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome the obstacles in my path. So, if you ask what's left within this worn-out train engine that can be called a, now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you. For the path of trail, all I have for you is a story and 2 gifts. I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my long journey, and my hat too. The one who navigated for me placed it on my head. Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream of an old man. I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
All right, everyone. Let's make it. Although I don't think anyone will have any objection.
Of course. We've come this far.
In that case, it's you. Then let's proceed together to the end of this.
Mikhail, where are you going?
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't it be me?
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you.
Even without me, you know how to proceed forward, brave Captain Misha. The compass is waiting for you. Now go, board that train and...
Where are you going, Mikhail?
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car. I've promised the conductor.
Wait, first tell me, did you fix this watch?
Yeah?
I know what it looked like before. Its chain was broken, the back case torn, and the marks on the dial all worn out.
Well, it's hard to explain, but I knew it could be fixed. It's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix the rest.
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always wanted to tinker with this train?
But I only know how to fix watches.
Don't worry. You've got what it takes.
Where are you going, legwork? It's time to head to our next stop. I'm staying in Astana. I see. The people of Astana have only achieved a tiny victory, and still have a long way to go towards true freedom. Don't worry. Not all journeys lead to the stars. Yeah. I knew you wouldn't stay on the Express forever. This is Mr. Amundsen's hat. When he departed, he said he would leave it to his best student. Farewell, legwork. Take care of Tiernan.
Where are you going, Watchmaker?
Don't worry, Micah. Just going on a little trip. Someone has to be at the forefront of the interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former...
Because you're all we have. Have you forgotten about Tiernan?
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find... Tiernan. How could I ever forget him? I've spent countless... We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession. Just wait for me to come back. If I don't come back in one piece, then you'll become...
Where are you going, old man?
Oh, you're here.
Answer my question. What are you up to?
Relax, Gallagher. I just came up with...
Oh, come on! Aren't all your ideas just ways to get yourself killed? If you die too,
Yes. I'm afraid there's no way out in Penacony. We'll organize a festival, using the Watchmaker's legacy as a facade.
So...
Desperate. Don't we have you here, my friend? This task is talent. Make sure to send an invitation.
Misha! Where are you going?
Oh, it's you, Clocky. Take me to Dreamflux. Last night, I had a long dream about...
Write it down?
Oh, so I won't forget.
Of course! You told me that when you were a kid, you lived in a room full of clocks.
Yes, but when I was a kid, and there was always a special pocket watch in my memories. I wanted to have a pocket watch like that too.
Yeah. Every night.
But you know what? It wasn't until the day my grandpa gave it to me. It was. So, your name should have been Ken the Watchmaker. It's just...
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to next?
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else. I've traveled far enough. It's time.
Oh. So...
No, I'll stay here. And then... this is where it ends.
This is... where it ends? You told me that the trailblazing expedition would never end.
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide your next step.
Next destination? Misha? You're acting weird today. If you're feeling down...
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream. So, do you know what clockwork actually is? Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens, but don't worry. Everyone goes through moments of uncertainty and hesitation, whether it's calming, happy, angry, or sad. All they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where... I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the trailblaze. Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands, always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore and venturing even further. The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to Order.
I can't believe that Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps...
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the... I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake, if you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and determination.
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the charm?
I'm afraid so.
This is weird. Aren't Arc villains usually plotting some dirty conspiracy in the end?
Well, in my opinion, Sunday is deeply committed. I sensed a strong conviction and a desire for dominance in him. Maybe he won't. That's why he'll give it his all in the...
Yeah, you're right. We've even dealt with a Lord Ravager of the Destruction. So...
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony. Now that we've taken up the mantle, we can't afford...
However, the same applies to the Order. Their plan did a desire to dream, to slumber, and they've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an Eon. This confrontation is far more
What do you mean? Are you not-
I believe Firefly is trying to say...
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable... Because one of the lines said, I'll experience...
3 times? This can't be...
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. Only by achieving victory in this battle can we secure a future for Penacony.
The most terrible form?
The true death. Where everyone in Penacony loses themselves completely in the eternal...
We must do everything we can to prevent...
Have you made up your mind?
Yes. Otherwise...
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. May you... I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. May we meet again in reality.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history. And the that's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there.
You mean my 3 deaths?
Silverwolf told me about it. It's such a...
Well, I want to live. I'm never afraid of death. People die. And I am no exception. We have to choose what we want.
Do you exist just to perish?
Are you not the same, Blade? The end you desire. If I were to die now, I would only be though its definition escapes me. Isn't this the answer that ordinary people look for their whole lives? The tombstone that belongs to me once bore the inscription, Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. It will bear the name Firefly.
That's quite unexpected, old man. Who would have thought I can sense that this false, sweet dream is coming to an end. The Nameless may be young. It's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Maybe I won't either, yeah. Not just those Nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you. Stubborn, won't listen or give up, no matter. But in the end, we managed to do it. And now we can find solace. Well, I don't know if they really meant it, but then I'll be joining you soon, you old fool. Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, here's to you. A glass of hello and goodbye, Trailblazer, to the imperfect.
It's warm here, isn't it? You're lucky to have found shelter from the rain. Let alone for...
I was just following the scent of life. It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
Seriously? In case you didn't, it becomes a... Have you...
I can still taste certain. Before coming here, I stopped by a place called Orkron. It had barren cliffs and nights lit by bonfires. Burgundy snow would fall from the sky, and when it landed on my tongue, it tasted like raspberry. The flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back on my past, I realize that don't worry about it. Losing oneself is a reality that every self-annihilator must face. At least I haven't completely lost my senses in memory.
Well, congratulations on adding another footnote to your journey. By the way, are you? No, I had a companion in Orkron. She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX. She always said... Quite an
She... became stagnant water.
Well... My...
Condolences. I don't need them. The girl left with a smile.
That's proof that you're grieving.
Or perhaps I'm just afraid.
Afraid? I rarely say...
I'm afraid I'll forget the 30 days I spent with her. Just like all the other days in my life. I fear that those vivid red memories will fade away too. There isn't much color left. And besides this...
Hard to imagine. A ranger accustomed to bloodshed, destruction.
Because I have experienced this warmth many times. Long ago, I promised as long as this red color still lingers, I have a chance to fulfill that promise. It represents a burning fire. In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence.
The one blessed by the sleep. But you're right about one thing. After spending so much time...
When will this rain?
Perhaps when the sorrows of the departed have...
Have you heard of a planet named Biari Scamandros, Don Hung? It's one of the paradises under the influence of half an amber era ago. The family held an unprecedented festival there. And after—
Do you think the same thing will happen on—
Yes. Or how else can we explain it? The family deliberately—
Because of the nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths. But somehow I can unconsciously—
I would disagree. Biari Scamandros is not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail. If the family messes with Penacony, that would be like declaring war on almost half of the factions in the cosmos.
No, they don't.
What do you mean?
The path in Penacony is impure.
Do you remember the ancient swarm disaster? Tazeronth, the propagation, brought endless— 2 paths lost their eons in that war. The propagation and the
Shipe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator insect.
Holy forgaroni. So you're saying that the 2 leaderless paths—
But I don't see any descendants of the propagation in Penacony. Could it be that the remnants of Beyond the Sky Choir are—
I can't say for sure, but they're definitely—
This is getting way too complicated. Is this what—
The Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing—
Time is— I have another plan.
Hold on. Are you thinking—
Exactly. The assistance from the Lawfu Cloud Knights would—
Think it over carefully.
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are—
Are you the only one here, my child? The Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. And this is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the Chosen?
What do you mean, Master? I'm right here in front of you.
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order. So I'll take her place.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
If you consider this a betrayal, well, there can't be 2 suns in the sky.
Do you believe in karma?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours. And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
Well, the compromise came sooner than expected.
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order. Of course. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the Harmony and reveal your karma.
I have one final question. Matt, why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams? Why?
It's for justice, my child. If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake.
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,000.
shall ascend to the heavens. Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
This is the interior of the pen.
It's quite exhilarating to be flushed into the air by Soulglad, but...
And not only that, the entire theater is...
Yeah, I wonder how many tickets...
Let's explore around.
Gosh, the atmosphere here is so creepy and unsettling. Even if there's no... Yikes, they scared them... Stop it!
Are these puppets part of the stage setup? Even...
Something feels off. We're in the right...
There's no other grand theater.
So Sunday's messing with us? He said we'd have a final
My apologies for the...
You scared me!
I'm waiting for you behind the curtain. Following the Asdana tradition, I invite you to enjoy a stage play in history is a mirror reflecting the universe's true essence. Let within it, naturally. Let us commence with the dawning of the world. After the Dusk Wars, darkness veiled the sky, and chaos consumed the earth. Enna the Order emerged, destined to restore all existence. That marked the first day. They gathered nebulae and forged them into picks, thus creating a grand lyre with black and white keys. Strike the white keys, and the sun rose. Strike the black keys, and the moon rose.
The puppets are gathering around the frame. Are they expecting us to enter it? Where are we now?
The atmosphere here looks similar to Sunday's inner world. This act is named Ode to Prisoner. Given the atmosphere here,
I thought things were finally looking up as I managed to dodge prison during...
I genuinely wish to avoid a violent clash with my esteemed guests from afar. Therefore, I've arranged 3 acts before the situation becomes irreparable. Where shall we start our narrative? Well, let's start... with the time when Penacony was still... Where shall we start? Well, in 2147 AE, a prisoner named Hanun ignited a struggle for liberty and emerged triumphant. IPC referred to it as the War of the Frontier, while the Asdanians dubbed it the War of Independence.
We've shattered the cages and
It's true that Hanunu was a legendary hero, but it must be acknowledged that while he bestowed freedom upon the prisoners, he didn't grant them truth. The 3 nameless stayed on the planet, endeavoring to spread the tenets of Trailblaze throughout the frontier prison. Alas, their efforts proved futile. Once again, Asdana was engulfed in war, this time the enemies originating from within. The prisoners remained prisoners for the rest of their lives.
I hope you like this land of freedom.
As you can see, their sentences have long ended, and the IPC guards have long been expelled. Yet, these freedom permeates every corner, except...
Visitors, this is my room. Learn.
Why don't we have to fight while enjoying the show?
For I desire not only your enjoyment, but also your assistance.
Have it tremble!
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Confiscated! That omen. Don't thank me.
Mountains move! Back! Rise!
An evil portent. Liquidation! Best of luck. An explosive start. Observe the heavens with my divinations. That omen. Don't thank me.
No one can restrain you anymore. You...
Thus concludes the first act. Amid...
This must be how Penacony was constructed, with the aid of outsiders. However, it appears that Sunday aims to convey this...
This show is a bit too... literary. These puppets... Where are they guiding us this time?
They transmuted streams of stars into inked nibs, creating symbols to be pronounced and counted. They molded stardust into flowing rivers, assigning the righteous upstream and the unjust downstream. Thus, all things were marked, and the world learned to discern between good and evil. That
Look! Another frame!
Ode to Fool. This must be the second act.
The surroundings are different from before. The stage decorations...
Behold the ensuing tale, a struggle for power. Penacony witnessed the ascent of the 7 major lineages: tree, grass, flower, bird, beast, fruit, and insect. Peace never truly graced Land of the Exiles. The history in this era is rich and intricate, so please allow me to present it in allegorical form.
Guess it'll have to do.
Land of the Exiles was in disarray, besieged by both internal and external perils. Though the 7 major lineages appeared united on the surface, each harbored their own ambitions, leading to ceaseless conflict.
Accountant! We are the pillars of this mansion!
The Black Plum family was the first to fall. They withered away in the White Desert event, orchestrated by the Alfalfa family.
Because my child, you did not serve the old master.
The leader of the Alfalfa family sought to defect to the IPC, trading freedom for survival. However, his eldest son slew him in the name of righteousness, and ascended as the new family head.
That's it. Guess
guess it'll help.
Only when Gopher Wood led the family to Land of the Exiles and earned recognition from all 5 major lineages.
Dear outsider, I beseech your...
You want us to help you?
I wish they could regain their reason and cast away.
This is the second act. Looks like it's about Penacony's journey to becoming the Land of the Dreams, during which the family plays a crucial role.
But this new master seems like a bad guy to me, don't you think?
Perhaps this is the truth Sunday is trying to express, if you read between the lines.
Looks like we've gotta help those guys kneeling down over there calm down a bit, right?
In the absence of my master, I am free. I shall sing for my new master.
Master! Oh, you will return in due course. Master. Now then.
Once, I stood as the most loyal guard. My former master has long departed.
Master is no longer here. I thought I... Master is no longer here. I must seek...
Either I shall be my own master, without a master, who can grant me true freedom?
Thank you, dear outsider. Heed me, one and all. Cast aside the veil.
Get ready. Looks like another fight is about to...
Explosive start!
Mountains move, rockets rise! Soaring above the lands! This is permanent!
Like that, huh?
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Feeling spiffy?
Bad omen. Don't thank me.
Alas, they remain but slaves till the... Thus concludes the second act.
This is how Penacony fell under the family's control. Since the arrival of the
This guy really loves dramatic scenes.
They used the planetary rings to establish the law, forging a code of conduct among the masses. A grand lyre with black and white keys served as an instrument, while symbols of articulation and numerical notation took the form of musical notes. The downward flowing river became a melody, and the canon of law dictated the form.
This guy's really into these puppets.
atmosphere here is
This is the concluding act of this play. I have showcased the past and present of Penacony, hoping that my desire for change resonates within you.
Without a king, who shall
And now, I shall reveal its future to you.
Without a king, the people lack substance. We will make choices. We shall support one, protecting the weak and standing against the mighty.
Watch this.
Before the arrival, everything followed its natural. We no longer have need for kings, for we have become kings of all things.
Perhaps we'll need to complete.
So, do you think their mind needs...
Farewell, former king.
How did it go? You can't change...
My apologies for my negligence. I forgot to inform you that the final part...
Let our previous king recount it to you.
Prepare for battle. Looks like we'll have to...
Descending through the infinite skyward space. No need to
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Liquidation!
Feeling spiffy?
Go Nappy!
Bad omen. Don't thank me.
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Observe the heavens with my divinations! Best of luck! An explosive start!
In the hushed expanse of a nocturnal reverie, I leave faint traces behind. What is mine shall wane, while you shall transcend it.
This is the final scene. It's much more straightforward. He wants to expel the harmony. Let's go. Once this stage play concludes,
they imbued the world with meaning, perfecting all things in the heavens and on earth. Then, yet, all beings cried out to Enna. Under the banner of the Order, you have defined all things. Thus, on that day, all beings united and cast the Eon.
This Grand Theater looks totally different.
everyone, get ready.
That marked the seventh day. Cheers and chants reverberated in ears.
Watch this.
A will of metal and stone.
All's revealed in defining the
Look, there he is!
That concludes everything related to the Order. What are your reflections on this, my dear guests? Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of galactic history. You've arrived at the perfect moment. The Charmony Festival is about to commence, and it would allow me to extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to Penacony Grand Theater, and the very place where the future of Pen... Your unwavering faith in the Trailblaze is truly true goodness can only be achieved through faith.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness, especially when those people are driven by...
Do you still believe that the Order only seeks to control the universe as their puppet, Himiko?
No matter how perfect your vision of paradise may be, a cave...
People will never achieve true happiness in a world like that. They would just be toys for the Eon.
It seems you have misunderstood my intentions. Allow me to clarify. My sole objective is to create a paradise free from eons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity.
That's not the case. If people are to live with dignity, there must be nothing, and in your so-called paradise, you would be the one reigning supreme.
Looks like we won't be able to convince each other, now that our conflict has been destined. However, before the prelude to the future begins, please take a moment. Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
troublemaker? I'd like to be one too. Stars, favor us.
Dragons, soaring above the lands! This is permanence!
That omen. Don't thank me.
We have the edge. Mountains move, dragons rise!
Steady. Let's put... Can you find the answer? Easy, Numby. Confiscated!
Best of luck. An explosive start.
We have the edge. Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Go Numby! I'll go east first.
Mountains move, dragons rise!
That omen. Don't thank me.
Let the valuation begin. Liquidation! Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy? Go Nuppy! The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Earth shatters, heaven trembles! Dragons soaring above the lands! This is permanence!
Best of luck! An explosive start!
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
People always say that observe the heavens with my divinations! That only. Don't thank me.
Liquidation!
Clouds have scattered.
Mountains move, dragons rise!
Best of luck! An explosive start!
Easy, Numby! Go, Numby!
Cut our losses. Divination says this will hurt. That only. Don't thank me.
My purpose is to protect.
Liquidation!
The
market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
I'll go easy this time.
Stars favor us. Best of luck. An explosive start.
Let the valuation begin. Ribbon trip!
We have the edge. Earth shatters, heaven trembles! I'll endure.
Let's play for a while. Can you find the answer?
Easy, Numby! Go, Numby!
Dragons soaring above the lands! This is permanence!
Trouble ahead. What?
I already know your decision. I now permit you to gaze into the sun. On these 107,336 stones, the almighty and powerful strings of harmony are at my disposal. The supreme tuner, harmonious choir, Dominicus!
Of the Charmony Festival is to usurp it?
People always say that observe the heavens with my divinations. That only. Don't thank me.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
You're spiffy?
Divination says this will... An explosive start!
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Let the valuation begin! Ribbon trip!
Noisy! Why is it accepted? Answer, please. Why could I...
Troublemaker? I'd like to be one too. Stars favor us.
Liquidation!
Because neither side could tolerate discord.
Can you find the answer?
An explosive charge! Divination says this will hurt. Clouds have scattered.
Easy, Numby! Go, Numby!
Enjoy eternal peace. Look to me!
Market is unpriced! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
I'm feeling like there's another world in front of my eyes.
It's the power of tuning. Don't let the song distract you.
People always observe the heavens with my divinations. Test of luck. An explosive charge.
Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent! Mountains move, dragons rise!
All wishes depart. The noise is fading. Disorderly noise.
Easy, Numby! Liquidation!
That over. Don't thank me. Divination says this will hurt.
The time has come. Creation will be reborn from the remains of the gods.
Dan Heng?
Radiant spirits, heed my word. Show no mercy!
Wake up! Wake up! Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your... Huh? Are you alright? Can you hear me? It does? Well, looks like your mind's still in one piece. If you're able to it's a long story. Simply put, Don Hung used the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath, and then we returned to reality. Everyone else has also returned from the dreamscape. Himeko and the rest are at the lobby discussing matters with the General. And now that you're awake...
Not going to come chat with me, sleepyhead.
That voice. Is that Black Swan?
Hey, where are you going?
Hey, we meet again, sleepyhead.
What's Miss Black Swan doing here?
Nothing, Miss March. I noticed she was awake and wanted to check to see how she was doing. Though the strike from the General was timely, its destruction was also immense. When emanators collide, ordinary people inevitably suffer. But, luckily for them, the dreamscape is my home turf.
Oh, so that's what happened! Thank you, Miss Black Swan!
Don't mention it. After all, I wouldn't want to see such precious memories vanish.
Of course not. But You're not planning on doing something like last time, are you?
Why would you think that?
Himeko and Mr. Yang are probably still busy. Let's go look for Don Hung first. Look, he's still talking to that cowboy.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Well, fork me. You must be that Stellaron they were talking about.
Don't worry. She's been up and about for a while now. But hey,
Allow me to introduce him to you. This during our pursuit of a certain person. Which is why we sought you out. To help the Astral Express save the world together.
No need for thanks. The Galaxy Ranger's principle is correct every injustice one sees. That's how you lot in this Yensho put it, right, Don Hung?
More or less.
wait, hold on a sec. This is the first time I'm hearing about this certain person.
Good. What was it again? Don Hung. No, that ain't it. I just can't seem to recall.
What's going on?
Heck. Forget about it. If it slipped all our minds...
Yes. When the dust settles, I'll just think of everyone. Let's hurry up and look for Miss Himiko, shall we? She's now a minor star on Penacony, and the entire hotel's concerned about her well-being.
You're right. Let's head to the lobby then.
One peach sold, lad?
Look, they're with the...
That's all right. In these times of conflict for the sake of utmost safety, it is only furthermore, despite the IPC's eagerness for success,
The General possesses a deep understanding of the greater good.
You flatter me. But ultimately, it's been all down to the Express. Without, well, would you look at that? Here comes the big hero. If it isn't the Galactic Baseballer. A hero with...
Are you okay? I heard you couldn't wake up. Are you feeling unwell?
Don't worry, Mr. Yang. There's nothing wrong with her. She practically... What about you, Mr. Yang? I heard that even Miss Robin wasn't spared. And that got...
It's a long story. But at least Mr. Sunday took it easy on us. He used an ability called tuning to connect our consciousnesses with his. Thanks to General Jing Yuan's destruction of the Harmonious Choir, we...
he used that tuning on us, too. Does that mean that we were almost imprisoned as well?
I can confidently say now, he was truly after a fair fight with us.
Speaking of the Oak family head, where's...
It's complicated, but in a nutshell, the IPC has named him the key figure in the family's Penacony split, citing a threat to cosmic peace. The family quickly labeled him and the remnants of the Order as enemies, declaring the term...
Everyone really has their own agenda, after all.
Then, what's going to happen to Miss Robin? She and Sunday won't be able to deny their involvement in the Charmony Festival. They're siblings, after all. Why the sigh, General?
I can only say that this incident is an unexpected mess for the girl. The Alliance will try to... It's time, everyone. The IPC's key members and I have agreed to consult...
Given the General's invitation and the matter's significance to the universe...
Why, of course you're welcome. They've mentioned that your team is a trusted ally of the IPC. Besides, if there can be reliable observers from the Astral Express present,
Well then, we shall oblige.
I'm kind of allergic to those types of situations. I think...
Not to worry. Himiko and I won't.
I'm afraid I'll also have to return to the Express first.
Thank you. What about you?
Although I'm not too sure of the reason. The representatives from the IPC have insisted on her presence. The negotiation will commence at the hotel lobby. Everyone please, follow me.
Isn't there more?
Mr. Aventurine and Miss Topaz are here too. Oh, and who is that over there?
It's been a while, my Astral Express friend. I would also extend my sincere thanks to you, General of the Lawfu. The presence of
Oh. Looks like everyone has come with expectations.
Of course. Topaz, if you please.
Sure, leave it to me. In summary, it's good news. After much deliberation from the Strategic Investment Department's Council, in light of long-term considerations for interastral peace, and by authority of Pierpoint HQ, the Strategic Investment Department, on behalf of the Interastral Peace Corporation...
Now that's...
To be honest, it does nothing to benefit the IPC. But it is...
Has the IPC finished sharing all its thoughts? The Guild, much like the Genius Society, has taken a keen interest in the recent calamity in Penacony. Ultimately, the floor is yours for the finer points, Mr. Screwlam.
Organic life's unrelenting search to understand the realm of inner spirituality is something I both admire and envy. Inorganic life, at every time, within the realm of imagination, there emerges a fire from the shadows. It is warm, bright. I have frequently, alas, they are nothing but projections of my thought system to me. Desired, but unattainable. After deliberations with my partners, we have decided to defer the progress of the Simulated Universe project, and instead assist the Intelligentsia Guild as technological...
Not only that, we've also established contact with the Garden of Recollection. I'm truly happy for the Dream Chasers on Penacony. The cosmos' brightest and, let's admit, dimmer intellects are now at their service.
But... never mind. At the end of the day...
No wonder everyone insisted.
It heartens me to learn that everyone is willing to put aside their differences for Penacony's plight. Looks like Penacony's future is decided.
Peace is our greatest wish.
Well, that's good. Now that everyone's minds are at ease.
If that's the case, it appears that we have nothing else to...
Sounds good to me.
You two head back to the Express first. I'll pick up March and deal with the checkout procedure. Oh, also, Miss Black Swan, you have a matter to discuss with me.
Nothing escapes your attention, Miss...
You've been with us this whole time, huh? In any case, she and I will... Let's go. Our time on Penacony...
Penacony's journey ends here. I guess it...
The navigation meeting is about to start. We're all... Ahem. Looks like everyone's...
This a meeting to decide our next stop? How we doing?
Hold your horses, cowboy. It's...
Allow me to explain. Mr. Boothill and Miss Black's, as you all may know, The Astral Express never declines any passenger whose heart yearns for the
Whoa, the Express is going to be much livelier now. But Miss Black's...
Understood, Miss March. I promise you, you'll never...
Don't! You're freaking me out.
All right. Now that everyone's met everyone, we can... Firstly, Pom-Pom wishes to thank everyone. If it weren't for you all unearthing the truth about what they had to go through was regrettable. But I reckon they all fulfilled their wishes. Now then, we come to the crux of this navigation meeting. The first choice is from Himiko, the oceanic planet of Lushaka, a planet composed entirely of water. Many aquatic races reside there. Of course, it's also the home planet of the venerable, nameless Mikhail. The second choice is the agate world Melustanen, suggested by Welt. It's famed as one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster, and the place where the beauty Idrilla ascended. The third choice is Edostar, a planet nestled within a vast ion storm region, currently under assault by the Antimatter Legion. However, the distress signals from there have recently ceased. The last choice, courtesy of Black Swan, is the glass belt Petravia, a massive belt of asteroids that was turned to glass by the Lord Ravager
Ooh, so many options.
Next up, everyone will select the destination that they wish to visit. And then?
If that's the case, how about we go to Edostar first?
March is right. Though the fact that the distress signals have ceased means we're probably...
You and Dan Heng make good points. I'll throw in a vote for Edostar too.
If that's the general sentiment, then we should indeed investigate.
4 votes for Edostar. What? Looks like we have a winner. Next stop, Edostar. Then this navigation meeting is adjourned. I'll go check when it's time to make the jump. Pom-Pom will make an announcement.
There's still some time before the jump. What should I do?
Oh, you're here. Seeing your how about it? This journey of beautiful dreams. There's a rich scent of curiosity here. Such memories can be so... How about you hand that small parting gift back? Oh? Never mind. I just stumbled upon a particularly fascinating... Before I explain, I would like to apologize to you. This farewell, remember when we entered the hotel in the dreamscape for the first time? This way, I can always be attuned to your location, ready to assist immediately if you encounter any threats. But this is not its most intrinsic function. Light cones are slices of light used to encapsulate solidified phenomena. It can etch your memories in their most vivid form, and then... Allow me to admire. All the world is born from the power of mind and soul, and that power is memory. To prevent ourselves from being forgotten by the world, life, seemingly vast, offers but a scant collection of impactful memories. Memory is a reflection of the future. Within that reflection, I see your unparalleled worth, and that memory will be as scintillating as the star clusters you see. Precisely. But the reason is simple. In this grandiose and Patience, my friend. Turn around and take a look at your friends. Every one of them is reveling at the arrival of their next... I'm looking for an opportune time. A time when you're totally at ease. Perhaps... How about one fine night? I will prepare the candles, aromatics, and even a cushy couch to create...
Hi!
It looks like we're finally about to set off. Ah, that's right. As a small token of compensation for playing that little life is akin to a winding labyrinth. You'll remember. In the year 2158 of the Amber Era, the first year of the new epoch, the universe resumed its intended trajectory. The dead and those fated to die remain in their eternal slumber, while the living find solace in deep sleep. All clamored in a cacophony of silence, babies are born as stars extinguish. The silver rail unfolds. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of countless shooting stars streak the sky tonight. You're feeling very relaxed now. It's time to tell you a little bedtime story. Well, let's start with a conclusion. The crew was defeated in the battle against Sunday. Everyone in Penacony failed, but don't panic. The truth, as horrifying as it may be, next, I'll use this empty light cone that carries all your memories to relive everything that happened before. There's a major flaw in the story you have experienced. Are you ready for it? Do you remember everything? When the clock turned back, the Express started a warp jump, sending you to a string. When you arrived at the Reverie Hotel, you met the doorman Misha and had a confrontation with Aventurine. After that, you saved Firefly and explored Penacony together. During the tour, you ran into Sparkle disguised as Sampo. An accident there, I rescued both of you from death, but Firefly didn't return to reality. She realized the truth and tried to involve you in her plan, but that resulted. The 2 cases of death prompted you to investigate the truth behind the sweet dream. Despite your efforts to gather information about. Meanwhile, Aventurine was secretly carrying out his scheme, in which you were one of the pawns. That strike foiled Aventurine's plan and opened a passage between the sweet dream and the original memory zone. Upon your arrival at Dreamflux Reef, you split up with Sunday and Robin, looking for a way to seal the Stellaron. However, it turned out that Sunday and the Dream Master had their own hidden agenda. Finally, the story reached its conclusion. You emerged victorious with the trail. This marks the end of the thrilling journey in Penacony. The major flaw, which contradicts all the known information. Little Misha. He's only a segment of memory in a dream bubble, but his ambition for the Well, Misha is a rather special memory zone meme, and he was granted power by a life born in the memory zone could never manifest in reality. So, the answer is simple. He is the one fatal flaw that contradicts are still trapped in the dreamscape. Wake up, sleepyhead. Break free from this eternal dream.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3,
This way, darling.
Not another one. Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I understand you must be confused, and will do our best to shed light on the situation. However, this place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened.
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan? He intended to harness the power of the Stellaron, the collective will of over...
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey into Asdana, we were already affected by the Stellaron. That strange dreams... I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leak, and that included a lot of memoria from the Beyond the Sky Choir. As time came and went, the dreams eventually became indistinguishable from reality. And reality...
This is what makes Anna's dream so powerful. In this paradise governed by the Order, everyone indulges in their delightful dreams and lives... I believe what you experienced in the sweet dream, except for that flaw, was real. Only in this, if it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been trapped in this...
Fortunately, while the path of the Order governs all things, it can't affect the Nihility.
This is also why you felt a sense of peculiarity when traveling. Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. Even if I'm a memo keeper, I was still... However, thanks to your memories, now...
For mortals, even if they possess the great power of a path, they can't create a... That's why there was a flaw in your dream. In other words, once you have realized the world is not real...
The flaw in your dream lies within Misha, who could have never appeared in reality. When I turned...
Now Sunday has usurped the power of the Harmonious Choir through the Charmony Festival. Asdana has thus fallen into Enna's dream, transforming everyone... Failure doesn't mean weakness. Only the strong can gather. We still have a chance, though. To make it happen.
All right, please come with me.
These people are... They're the ones who accept Enna's dream and indulge in their happy illusions. We have no means to wake them up now. Not even your clockwork will do the trick. However, there are still other things we can do. Let's keep going.
Here we are.
It's... Robin?
Finally, you've arrived.
Let me introduce you to Robin. She woke up from Anna's dream by her own will, and it's this tough lady who led us here with her song.
I woke up for the same reason as all of you. In the dream, I experienced something that could never occur in reality.
Are we going to lock it up in a cage? I want to see it fall.
Without us, this bird would be too fragile to survive on its own.
No, but...
Then let's take care of it together until it can return to the...
Huh?
Birds have wings because they're meant to fly. Even if they may birds belong to the sky.
The illusion was so impossibly blissful that I realized this is our final hope. Anna's dream is founded upon the Harmonious Choir. Namely, everyone shared wishes. At present, doesn't. It has become impervious due to people's desire to remain slumbering within the dream. We must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up.
Now comes the tricky part. How? Humans yearning for sweet illusions, borders. Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where she was completely unguarded, guiding her to uncover the truth herself. However, to wake up everyone in Penacony and get them to share the same determination, that would...
Indeed. I'm afraid it's almost as difficult as resurrecting an Eon.
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
This is a critical moment for the whole
Thanks to Black Swan.
You're welcome. And thanks to the Memo Keeper...
This is the first step of our plan. With the assistance from the Garden of Recollection, those who possess a strong will, like you, will gradually awaken.
However, awakening a mere handful of individuals is insignificant compared to the vast number of people
If breaking through from the inside proves challenging, we can seek assistance from the outside. Asdana is a galaxy known for its abundant memoria, and the remarkable phenomenon known as synesthesia dreamscape. When people first enter this place, they often find themselves at this very moment. There is only one dream.
So, you mean, if we can attract a large number of outsiders...
However, those outsiders might also succumb to the dream and become the foundation of the Order instead.
Looks like the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath.
No need for that. Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. We don't need to bother the Cienjo Alliance. Just leave it to us Galaxy Rangers.
You can gather Galaxy Rangers?
Outsiders may see Galaxy Rangers as Do you know what it is?
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other than a galaxy because it's a burial artifact. Worthy only countless meteors will streak across the sky. Those meteors are Galaxy Rangers. Coming, the shooting stars of the hunt only descend on the longest night. We've stayed silent for far too long. Now, it's time to remind all...
Once the dreamscape is swayed, I'll complete the second step. I'll fine-tune the slumbering souls with the Song of the Harmony. It's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If the Trailblaze is the target of hero, their path of happiness should be forged by themselves. I may not be a nameless, but this includes my brother as well.
Your plan sounds well conceived, but still, it appears somewhat idealistic and romantic.
I agree with you, Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect is to inspire them to save themselves.
So, you're the key in the end.
The Harmonious Choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet dream.
That's a relief to hear.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and pose a great...
May I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you. This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey. I have faith in you. However, there's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of one person's ennui. Firefly. She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and it came. As you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. Without the dream pool in the hotel or assistance from the family, we mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous lady. Are you ready? Very well. Now, please close your eyes.
How long has this reign been?
If I remember correctly, it has lasted for decades. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. But thankfully, we've guided those lost souls to their luck. You see, the shadows on the sea have vanished.
But it's still...
I know.
So, why did this reign choose?
Because someone's regrets happen. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates, and for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of Aya. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it. They have journeyed with me for such a long...
And this is...
Yes.
Are you watching over me?
This is my duty. As the one, I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the nihility, guiding every soul reluctant to become...
But if this is what the department...
I don't know. But someone would stand at his grave and please...
Even if...
Some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless. I have. Please extend your hand. I'll carry your wish with me and fulfill it. Only then will I be...
Will I... ever...
Yes. That is certain. Because it was you who told me about the Express. Your two former companions. And Penacony. The hometown to which...
Yeah. For countless, but I knew that my companion... Mikhail... Are you still there?
Take my hand and come with me. You'll embark on a long, long journey, shrouded in darkness. That's the color of existence.
Thank you.
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. Welcome to the horizon. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping. Let's bid our final farewells here.
Always distinguish between reality and...
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth.
May your schemes be forever.
Anna's dream is too cruel.
To the imperfect tomorrow.
I still remember the question on the invitation letter. Why?
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, or perhaps such is the answer itself. Leave this place. Return to where you belong. As I said, our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right path, but about the answer is when they are in desperate, like a drowning individual in the deep sea. When one's body and mind bear immense, the fragility of humankind often freezes them in their tracks. But in truly desperate situations, they will struggle. It's through this inherent, self-centered instinct that people exert their utmost effort, even when they know their struggle is fruitless. As for now, it is time to guide them, not as a savior. In this way, the rain is intensifying. Before we part ways, so far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with... Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands? If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, I would ask, would you wish to stay? Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, everyone, and every face they remember. The joy and the heartaches, the vow. I would ask, would you still embark on this? I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. Listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it, because that's what makes... If the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant, then behind this shadow, there must exist the most. Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches, we must pursue that primordial light.
Now, come to think that you exist in the nihility, such a task is absurd and...
Nevertheless, someone had to do it. Even if it's a meaningless task. I've come this...
Even if the future you forge may...
It may not belong to me, but it definitely...
In that case, allow me to do, please. Tell me, perhaps my existence will let I believe in this universe.
For me, some things are difficult. Such is memory. A creation. I remember that marks the start of my journey. The origin, that's my name. Raiden. Ozen Mori. May. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more. What you must do is ponder its significance, then return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
Troublemaker, I'd like to be with Darth Vader's. That only. Don't thank me.
purpose is to protect. Mountains move, dragons rise!
Order. How can the weak be righteous?
Go Nappy! The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Test of luck. An explosive charge.
My strength is in earth shatters, heaven trembles! Dragons soaring above the lands! This is permanent!
Any objection? Feel free to make your case. Disorderly noise!
That only. Don't thank me. People always observe the heavens with my divination. Test of luck. An explosive charge.
Enjoy eternal peace.
Mountains move, dragons rise!
Disorderly noise!
Let the show begin. Let the valuation begin. Liquidation! Wake up!
Oh, look to me!
That only. Don't thank me.
Go Nappy!
Still the same wishes. The noise is fading.
Dragons soaring above the lands! This is permanent!
7,336 notes. I solemnly invite you to join the glorious chorus and ascend to the heavens!
Test of luck. An explosive charge. Divination says this will hurt.
Disorderly noise!
Let's play our own. Let the show begin.
Uphold the truth!
Easy, Nappy. Liquidation!
My strength isn't what it was. Mountains move, dragons rise!
Disorderly noise!
That only. Don't thank me.
All things are part of the melody. Dreamscape is indistinguishable from reality. Can it still be called an illusion? With this perfect melody I command, recreate paradise anew! Music.
There seems to be another kind of sound coming into the Order's symphony. Penacony's first and last disharmony.
Keep up with me.
Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Disorderly noise! Robin, is that you singing?
You have heard their call. This is not the paradise.
Even so, they don't know where they should be heading.
That star must hang in a perpetual night of solitude.
Listen up! Let the show begin.
Test of luck. An explosive star.
People always say that
Observe the heavens with my divination. That only. Don't thank me.
If we had never experienced sorrow, how could we have embarked on different paths? Now, our final talk has concluded. All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality. If your paradise can save more people, sever my ties with truth.
Stars favor us.
Dragons soaring above the land. This is permanent!
Market is under threat. Investing in victory means playing the long game!
I swear on words.
My strength is in what is mountains move. Dragons, rise!
I command.
Troublemaker, I'd like to just.
How insolent! It was not you who created all things. It was humanity.
Witness the will of the weak.
How insolent!
Weakness is not defined by you. Wake up!
That only. Don't thank me. Clouds scatter.
Let the valuation begin!
My purpose is to protect.
Test of luck. An explosive star.
Even if the future is full of pain, we won't escape from it. We hold our ground.
Liquidation!
So, why does life slumber?
Because someday we will wake up from our dreams.
The night is still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
In the first year of the AE 2158, a fiery conspiracy erupted in the land of the dreams. Whispers carried the tale of those fateful 48 system hours, when a sun teetered on the precipice of collapse. A paradise stood on the brink of destruction. And a world was poised to... And so, an eon succumbed to slumber once more. Some celebrated this fall, while others mourned. Among the insignificant as the cosmos bathed in the radiance of a pure dawn. A tempestuous storm brewed on the horizon. The chant of all for the Amber Lord grew ever louder. Yet, no matter how the tale of the Astral Express reaches both its conclusion and a new beginning. Time marches...
Brother, do you think the star...
Where did that come all of a sudden?
Because the constellation that looks like a bird, the Torrent Eagles, looks a bit...
It's the Torment Eagles. Don't worry, it's still there. It's just it's located in the... As for the question you asked, I think stars do die. But do you know, sister? No star actually belongs to the present. Even after the stars perish, their light will travel millions of light years, spanning countless years, to illuminate them in our paradise. I believe there will be a star like that, shining with the same light.
No, not just one star.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a deal.
It's a deal then. This...
Yeah, you bet.
Pleasure to hear your voice again. Congratulations. You've become the biggest winner of this festival.
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
No. I'm just impressed. Not only did you venture alone into Penacony and discover the truth of Dreamflow. Remember the recording you received from your Trailblaze friend? However, this came at a high cost. Losing a cornerstone is a heavy...
Just as I expected. So is Diamond planning to...
Why don't you take...
Well, alright. Then I'll get...
Alright. What will...
Are we talking about an actual bet here? But, if it's just a friendly bet, I'll put on the line what I did when we first...
Interesting. But, since it's Diamond's call, I'm on my way to Penacony. Once everyone is settled, We'll return to Pier Point.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally, a chance to kick back.
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child. Thanks to you, as soon as the Jade Stone, the seeds we planted have taken root. Soon, it'll be time to...
Huh? Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got a visitor. Oh, so many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger and want one who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet.
Screw wubba boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense. Besides, I've taken down more IPC lackeys than the residual value. I have a question for you. Be honest now, or I won't think twice. Tell me, where is Oswaldo Snyder?
Wake up! Hey! Wake up! The sun's frying your butt! Are you okay? Can you hear me? You're not dreaming. We're in the Reverie Hotel. In the real world. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and... The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people... The family's official statement was like... The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt. After all, now all the major everyone's waiting for you, so hurry up.